Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, the 18th of December, a week before Christmas, and I wanted to do an update on the recent news that the IFLM method is finally going to go through a public consultation up through IRAC and probably for final approval in the next, I don't know, let's call it 3 to 6 months, 2 years late. So what's another couple of months? But let's be realistic about how these methods have actually come to market in the past. So we've got two big methods coming up in the next few years, which are going to add material supply to the market. The first is IFLM. That's a method that allows you to capture multiple different methods on one property. And it probably won't include soil carbon at this point. Let's move through that. A lot of the properties that we're talking about probably that well suited for soil carbon. And then the sequestration method is on the new savanna method, which is basically allowing for the fact that trees have also not burnt, they've also grown and captured carbon. So there is a large expectation of issuance from those two methods. There is an underlying issue that needs to be addressed in terms of how this is going to actually push forward. The first is free and prior and informed consent. And for those who are not aware of what that is making sure that where there is native title claims, that you get consent from the native title owner to move ahead with the project. So you may have a pastoral lease over a property, and if you want to run that new method over it, you have to share the outcomes of that method. That's benefit sharing of cash. That's talking about really eating into returns of carbon developers. And rightly so. This is a long-term play on native title land, and it's not an easy fix. And I think when we start to think about issuance in this market and where's the availability of credits coming from, there's a big expectation on those two methods. Don't underestimate how long that will take. I would conservatively say it's another 3 years till we start seeing any material agreements start to flow through on an FPIC basis. And that's pretty important. You'll get a few, right? Some have been doing the work already, some have been laying back. But these are complex negotiations across multiple Indigenous groups, across a single project, which may lay claim to various parts of that large property. These are million-acre properties, a lot of them. We're moving through the method. The method's not going to be delivering credits anytime soon. And demand is going up. There is an overhang of supply. That supply has already been locked up. A great deal of it is used for future credits. It's not available. So my expectation is there will be a steeper move to the upside in carbon over the next 24 months. This particular issue starts to rise in the market. There is no category. There is no standard FPIC negotiation. It's a separate negotiation every single time. It's a bespoke negotiation. It's sensitive. It's tricky. It's going to take a lot of time. So bear that in mind when you're thinking about your carbon needs and your hedging and your other offtakes. It's a really important issue that's going to come to light, especially for those. This is not at the front of their mind. So important one going forward. Have a great day. Probably one more update before Christmas, and we'll get stuck in the new year. Cheers.